Sometimes we can feel that we're too quirky or strange for people to like us. Sometimes I feel that people don't get my sense of humour, or if I'm on a date, people don't really get me because I'm a bit different, strange. And sometimes I feel that when you watch these characters in films, it's always the girls that are like batshit crazy that tend to get the guy. And I wouldn't class myself as batshit crazy. I'm just a bit quirky. And it doesn't really seem to translate into real life. Sometimes I feel... Sometimes in my videos, I don't really know if people get my jokes or get my sense of humour. But I'm sure some of you obviously do, because some of you have subscribed, so you get me. I think sometimes people are scared of showing their true self because they think if they show their true self and who they really are, they're going to be rejected. And I've definitely felt that myself. Even when I made videos, I think I always used to make a joke about me being fat or mention that I'm fat, just so that people in the comments wouldn't write, oh, you're fat, you're fat. There's this character in Pitch Perfect. I don't know if anyone see that film. It's the Rebel Wilson character called Amy. She calls herself Fat Amy so people won't call her it behind her back. And I was getting to the stage of like literally mentioning it every video, probably driving people nuts, saying, you know, oh yeah, I'm not where I want to be yet. And I kind of had to get out of that habit almost and realise that I'm different to other people and that is okay. Even now that I've like lost weight, part of me wants to take down some of my old videos with the crappy audio, take down some of my videos where I was bigger, so people can see me at a certain point. And I kind of have to think to myself, you have to keep those videos up, because if you didn't go through that process, you wouldn't be where you are now on your podcast, because you hadn't gone all through that to get to this point. You had to go through all of that. I don't want to get all emotional on this video because I always fucking cry. But potentially there could be a girl out there that sees a video that she watches that comes through where I'm a bit bigger and I'm doing a video, and she could be thinking, I really want to start YouTube but I'm big, I can't. She could basically watch one of my videos and think, yeah, like she can do it, I can do it. That's where she started off. Sometimes one of my old videos will pop up, and or like one of my old thumbnails will pop up and, oh god, did I used to look like that? I had to kind of remember to be kind to myself and think, it's okay, that's what you look like at a certain time. I think sometimes probably people watch some of my videos and they think I've been the same size my whole life. Truth is that I haven't. I've been much thinner, I've been bigger when I was, you know, going through COVID. Sometimes I wish I could just give my videos to an editor and then I wouldn't have to look through them, and then I could just literally sign off the final product and be like, yeah, that's fine. I think where this is coming from is that I feel that I've still possibly not been loved in a capacity where somebody has just accepted all of me, accepted the light, the dark, the quirkiness. No one's really accepted all of me. And this is like another tangent, but I get cross with myself when I get emotional and cry on videos. I get angry with myself for not being able to voice an opinion without crying. Like, do other YouTubers just cut this shit out? There must be YouTubers that start filming and they start crying and they just cut it out and you don't see it. There must be male YouTubers that like cut half their stuff out because they think, I'm a man, I can't be seen crying. I don't think I've ever seen a man cry on YouTube. I've never seen a man show his vulnerability on YouTube. It's always a female YouTuber that cries. Where this comes from, this kind of tangent, it's this fear of not being accepted as myself and loved in entirety. I think that's where it comes from. And I think I put so much focus on losing weight and being perfect and being this perfect female figure for men to find attractive. I put so much focus on the outside of me like the outside appearance so someone would love me. I think it's that fear that everyone feels that they're not going to be loved as themselves. They feel that they can't be loved as themselves. And I pushed a lot of that onto the external because I didn't feel that I was good enough in myself. I didn't feel that I deserved love because I was bigger. There's also a part of me now that's a bit angry that why did I have to change? Why did I have to lose weight? Why couldn't people have liked me as I was? And there's a slight bit of anger towards that part of me, that people didn't like me before when I was bigger. And I still feel that I'm in that bigger body sometimes than now. I'll still like mention in my videos that I'm big or whatever. Like even in the comments, you guys say stop mentioning it, and I'm like, yeah, I know you're right. I need to stop mentioning it. It's because my brain hasn't caught up yet, and I still see myself as that bigger person, and my brain needs to kind of catch up. I'm going to try and not mention my weight so much now because I feel like I've mentioned it way too much and put a lot of my insecurities onto this channel. So I'm going to try and not mention it so much now. I think there's this narrative that's also put out that women feel that they can just express all their emotions the whole time and it's absolutely fine for women to cry. I don't think it's split between the two genders. Women feel this too. Women feel that they can't cry too. And sometimes it annoys me when this narrative's put out where it says that, oh, men can't cry. Because women feel they can't cry too. And I know it's not strictly the same. I know you wouldn't get a guy making this kind of video. But crying is still seen as a weakness for both genders. Crying is seen as, if a woman's crying, she's just batshit crazy. Or a woman's crying, the narrative's put out that it's because she hasn't got a man and she just needs a man to like fuck her and then she's happy because she's got a man. But there's also this side where women feel they can't cry too. Like I said, I get angry that I cry in videos because I can't separate the emotion from the instruction of my videos. I might scrap it, I don't know. Like I'm literally just gonna go out for a walk and I'll be fine.